Welcome back to Stadiums of the World, everyone. Today we will be touring the historic Franklin Field. We're back in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, touring the home of the Penn football team, which is the oldest college football stadium still operating college football and located on the campus of Penn. Every photo you see today was taken by me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. You can also write in the comments section what you like about the video. And with that, we can start the tour. The stadium opened up way back in 1895. It's named after Ben Franklin. The current capacity is 52,958. It has 2 tiers of seating, and it was the second stadium in all of college football that had this second level of seating. Between 1903 to 1905, permanent grandstands were erected out of wood. In 1922, the current structure was built and replaced the wood structure with the steel and concrete. Penn led the nation in attendance for many years. It had a capacity of 65,000 with temporary seating, which would bring our standing room that would bring this capacity up to 80,000 for certain games. This stadium was home of the Philadelphia Eagles from 1958 to 1970. You really wouldn't notice it looking at the stadium today. There's nothing really flashy about it. It still has the track. Most stadiums today no longer have a track around the stadium, and it has 0 chairback seating as well. It's all bleacher. You can kind of see in this photo, maybe around the 50-yard line they have a couple chairback, maybe, but basically most of the stadium is all bleacher seating. This is a view from the street of the stadium. It has a very small footprint, as you can tell looking on the outside of the stadium. I mean, it's very minimal. You really can't tell that it's even a stadium. One thing about it though, it has beautiful brickwork. A lot of these older Ivy League stadiums, the brickwork and the facade of the stadiums are incredible to look at. So it may be small, but at least it's easy on the eyes. The current structure of the stadium, like I said, is over 100 years old. So it's cool to go back and look at the steel framing. If you look at it here, it's very similar to what you would see at Wrigley Field, another ballpark that's over 100 years old. So I love that old school structure. It's cool to look at, all the truss framing, very small member sizes. 3 sides of the stadium, you have 2 tiers of seating that are pretty symmetric. However, on the northwest side beyond the end zone, you do not have any seating. You have the Waitman Hall, which you can see here. It has absolutely beautiful brickwork similar to the brickwork on the outside of the stadium. And you can see here it also has a video board. And I think looking back through some of the stuff, the note that I have based on the video board was it's the first college football stadium in the country with a video board. You can see here it's very small now, but at the time it was revolutionary. For everyone who's not that familiar with Philadelphia or where Penn is located, we are west of downtown, just across the river. You can see here, this is driving in. On the right side, you have the football stadium, Franklin Stadium, and on the left side, you can see the large sign that says Penn, and that is the Hospital of Penn on the left. Several other features of Franklin Field to point out. One, it has a small press box on one side, which you can see in this photo, and it also used to have natural grass until 1969. That is no longer the case. Moving back outside the stadium, you can see this walkway that goes underneath the second level of seating that is located beyond the stadium. It reminds me of Cal Poly's football stadium located out in California. Every video I like to throw in a photo of myself at the stadium, just showing I was there. This brings us towards the end of our tour. Please subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate that. You can write what stadium you want me to do next. And until next time, take care.